kiss in England.
Get him out,
My
Bob.
God,
Let him
that
out.
was dangerous.
He's holding the man outside. What's not?
Hopoate pushes Mirovic off against the ropes, and the big bear fires back with the left hand of his own.
Get your arms free. Let him out. John, punch.
Jeff Fennick wants Bob Mirovic to stand there and punch and slog away with Hopoate.
Come on.
Well, this is one of the most exciting heavyweight fights I've seen in a long time. Forget about heavyweight championship. This is a heavyweight championship that I think is thrilling, worth every penny, as far as I'm concerned.
Mirovic lunges forward after the two behemoths connect and collide centre ring.
Hopoate starting to fade, and Bob Mirovic starting to come on. I can just see that look in Bob Mirovic's eye.
John Hopoate dominated the judges' scorecards, we believe, early in the fight. Has he built up enough of a gap to hold off what appears to be a faster finishing Mirovic? This is round number 7.
Well, if this is what footballers can do, I wish there were more footballers coming out of football and doing boxing, because I've got to tell you, this is very exciting.
Very
I'm sure
impressive.
The public will love this.
And you can bet Anthony Mundine and the crew are watching down in Sydney, the man that led the brigade, if you like, from the rugby league to the boxing, along with Solomon Hamona, who is here ringside tonight. Halfway through round number 7. Mirovic continues at 6'5" to plod forward and trap John Hopoate. Hopoate, for mine, has done a fabulous job of turning his much bigger opponent around and cornering him against the ropes.
Well, I must be honest, I certainly did not think that Hopoate would last 7 rounds, because a big Bob, as I said, after 5 rounds would have come on very strong. So I'm very impressed with Hopoate, and I hope now the fight goes the distance to show the Australian fans that this guy, even from the football world, can prove one thing: he's a great fighter. End of story.
Hopoate pushing out that left-hand jab, and it was nice. Mirovic countered with almost a mirror image of the combination that Hopoate had thrown.
I'm not sure, Andy, if Hopoate is going to last the distance.
Excuse me? Don't you dare such a thing.
He's struggling. Look, I like the guy too. He's putting up a wonderful performance, but I know for a fact Bob Mirovic can go the distance. He can be in there. He can fight like this right to round 12. Hopoate just seems to be struggling and finding it hard to land those shots.
As we move into round number 8.
Don't hold. Let it out.
John Hopoate has only had 30 professional rounds as opposed to the 323 of Big Bob Mirovic.
That's a lot of experience.
I must come in here very quickly, because I think it's important to realise what has John Hopoate done here. He's got to be proud of himself, because he has proven one thing, that he's able to do what he said he was going to do, and that is either go the distance or at least put up a brilliant show. And at this moment, I think Hopoate has done that.
I think John Hopoate has been absolutely outstanding so far tonight.
Excellent performance.
Let's go, come on. Let's go.
Technically and tactically, he has been up and down. That can be expected for such an immature fighter, if you want to put it like that.
Absolutely, no, that's what he is. He's had 11 fights for crying out loud. And here is Bob with 50 fights, and this man is domineering. Here we are in the 8th round, and Hopoate is doing something that very few people in the heavyweight division can do.
John Hopoate pushing out the left hand again, so too Mirovic, and the blood continues now to flow from Hopoate's nose, and the Hopper is going headhunting one more time. It is round number 8, halfway through. 90 seconds down, 90 seconds remain, and this is a quality heavyweight championship bout.
Yes, it is. This is one of the best heavyweight fights I've seen for a long time, and I know Paul will agree with this, because he had a man with 11 fights, 2 losses, crying out loud. I mean, you've got to be impressed with him.
Oh, yeah. Outstanding effort.
I think you'll find there's a problem, boys, with Bob Mirovic's right hand not throwing whether he's conserving energy and just happy to push with the left and score with the left, but there may well be an issue with the right hand of Bob Mirovic.
Well, I hope that. I mean, I hope the fight goes the full distance without any injuries. But Hopoate, I'll tell you, love him or hate him, he's doing something that's unusual.
Oh, Hopoate, a great two-punch combination. Again, he looks to finish it early. Mirovic down! Yes! Mirovic is down, and a slip has been ruled. No count here. A slip has been ruled. And are we on the edge of John Hopoate fulfilling his dream? He's won a premiership with the Sea Eagles, played for New South Wales, proudly represented Australia, and this could well be the most significant moment in the professional line.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's make some noise.
My hand is gone. What can Bob Mirovic do? He has just walked into a very strong left hand from John Hopoate, and again.
Another one. Sadly, this is now becoming a fiasco because Bob is now taking punches to the head that realistically should not be taken. Every left jab that Hopoate's thrown is landing, which is, oh my God! And this is getting a bit.
Hopoate's face is busted and bruised as well. Mirovic's the same. It has been a very tough night at the office for these two big men.
Heads coming together there.
Come on, show me you can punch, will you?
I mean, this has now turned into a bloodbath, which I thought it would if eventually. And here we've got a situation now where, oh my God, Hopoate is throwing punches that landing, and Big Bob Mirovic is defenseless in the sense that he has no answer to the punches, none whatsoever.
Mirovic is on the back foot. It is the power of John Hopoate that is proving the difference here tonight. He gained the respect of the 51-fight veteran very early in round number one. Mirovic knows Hopoate can punch.
Once more. Hold him up, Pina. Let's go.
I wish the referee would just walk away and leave the ring. I mean, these two men have put on a brilliant exhibition, and he's involved in himself that he should. All I know is that this fight has been very clean. Okay, a few headbutts, end of story.
Here we go. The Gold Coast Convention Centre is absolutely loving this.
Erupting.
And we have got just over a minute left in the penultimate round. All national titles in Australia are now contested over 10 3-minute rounds as Mirovic again takes another right hand of John Hopoate. Throws back a couple of lefts himself, unable to throw the right. We believe the Mirovic hand is broken.
Break! Keep your up, John.
I'm not sure if the Hopoate crew has realised about Bob Mirovic's right side weakness, but it is proving to be a weakness offensively and defensively. Mirovic is down, injured and just waiting. It is over. Mirovic is down. Hopoate.
That referee should be thrown out of there. That Bob should not be allowed to take those punches. That's wrong.
The towel is in. John Hopoate, the Rugby League bad boy, is the heavyweight champion of Australia. What a brutal affair between Bob Mirovic and John Hopoate, and against the odds, John Hopoate walks away with Australian boxing's greatest prize. Unbelievable. John Hopoate, national champion. I don't believe what we've seen here tonight. Many suggested, it was a popular theory, that John Hopoate could not